YouTube, what is going on? So let me tell you guys the headache that I had to go through this morning for a couple days. So I replaced these two bottom fuel lines, right? Well, when I did that, my air dryer started purging back to back, like the air dryer was no good. So me being the smart mechanic, I went and got a brand new air dryer. Well, come to find out, it was not the air dryer. Guys, very important that I point this out to you guys. Let me show you guys. There's the fitting. There's a small, let's see if I can see it. Okay, maybe down here. Do you guys see that little fitting right there? That little fitting goes all the way across. Well, my son extended it. He put an adapter to it. But that little fitting down there, right there, that goes to the governor. So I guess I barely tapped it because the line was real fragile and it broke off when he took it off. That little fitting right there, guys. Let me see. Let's see if I can show you guys. Yes, that bottom fitting with the airline. That one. Oh, why is the camera doing that? There you go. Focus, buddy, focus. That little fitting right there with the airline, that one goes to the compressor, the air compressor. Well, the airline itself broke off. It was leaking at the time, but I barely tapped it to take it off, to try to take it off myself, and it broke off. And this is the fitting, guys. Oh man, I was having problems with it. I had to call my son. He's a mechanic, so he was able to take it off quick. It took him 5 minutes. And I was out here from 10:30 in the morning till finally at 1 o'clock I called him and told him I can't do it. So yeah, I replaced these two fuel lines here. These two on the bottom. I replaced them. They're easy, guys. They're real easy. The socket for this is a half, and then you have two screws on the top and on the bottom on the little bracket right there. But if you're ever messing around down here, watch out for that airline. You see where that fitting is at? That's an airline that goes into the compressor. It is called the signal airline for the compressor. The signal airline for the compressor. And that son of a biscuit, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to get in there. It's tight. It is tight. I had to undo these two fuel lines and then try to get into that fitting. And that fitting is, I mean, it's no joke. It is crowded in there. It is tight. It is really tight. So you guys be aware of that. But this is the fitting. And since the line broke off of this, I could not take this off. So we had to put a whole brand new fitting on there. Because, I mean, this thing was stuck. This stuck. But to get this thing off, that was a mission, guys. That was a mission. I mean, not for my son, because of course he's a mechanic, so he knows exactly how to do it. All the mechanics, they have their little ways of taking this stuff off. And me not being a mechanic, working on stuff on a daily basis, I did not know. But yeah, so he put an adapter here, and he cut the line on both ends, and then he cut that one over there so it would fit perfect. But yeah, that's what I did. I was smelling a lot of fuel, and then I looked it over and I seen that these two fuel lines were full of fuel, which I'll show you guys the fuel lines. I threw them away, but yeah, they look pretty bad, guys. I was getting high. Oh, I don't see them. I think I left them in the garage. Let me show you guys. I don't know why I would leave them in the garage, but yeah. There's my original air dryer. Velocity's got a thing now that if you slap your air dryer on your truck and they see any kind of grease or any use on that air dryer, that you cannot return that air dryer anymore. So I'm stuck with 2 air dryers, but that's fine. I don't care. But yeah, guys, just keep that in mind. That little airline, real critical, real fragile. If you're ever in that area, if you're ever in this area, just watch out for that line. I sprayed everything with soap and water and I could not find it. But once the truck purged, I mean, it didn't bubble up because there was so much pressure coming out of that line. So I was lucky enough to have my hand right above that fitting, and I could feel the air. So I was like, oh, okay, I found it. But yeah, guys, so there's the fitting. Real hard to get to, but you can get to it, guys. All right. Hopefully this video was helpful to somebody. If you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe. See you guys on our next video.